better than the bottom. So much better.
All right, let's move right along. Let's get into this big banks sneaky links uh playoff edition. I want to see what you got for me this tonight, Big Banks.
Yeah,
Sprinkle us with some of the most sneaky links this week, man.
yeah. Appreciate that intro, face. Yeah. We're gonna. This is Big Bang Sneaky Links, but playoff version, and we're gonna change up a few things on the playoff version. The only people that make the list on the playoff version is from teams that won and moving on, moving forward. That's the only players that can make the list. You got to be starting for the team, and you have to be on the winning team. So with that being said, we're gonna get into it. Coming in at number 5, the second defense to ever make the list, and they came to play this week with 2 fumble recoveries and a touchdown for a 17.0. They was back to the Orange Crush, the Denver Broncos. Man, that was a big game for the Broncos this week. That's 17 points. They helped first and third move on to the conference championship. Big T-Mo in the building. All right. So yeah, let's get to number 4. The first kicker to make the links all season. But like the other participants on this list, he helped his team to victory by doubling his season average with 4 field goals and 4 extra points for 18. Chase McLaughlin. He came through with 18 for his team, helping Big Rollo move on to the conference championship game. Big Coughlin, the first kicker to make the links all season. That's a first in itself. So I give up big ups to Big Chase McLaughlin. Coming in at number 3, having doubled his season average and also doubling the second best running back this season in the entire league with 2 carries for only 7 yards, but he had 5 receptions for 61 yards and a touchdown for 18.1. Justice Hill. Justice Hill, he figured into what Team Laugh's strategic plan was this week was to want to get all of the money from the one team, which was the Ravens, and he played Henry and he played Justice Hill, hoping that it would work out. And Justice Hill came through for him and played big for him. He only averages like a nine and change on the season, but he came through with 18.1. Coming in at number 2, having an up and down rookie season, he shocked us the first week with a 20 ball, but he didn't see that mark again until this week with 6 receptions, 46 yards, 3 rushes for 30 yards, and a touchdown for a 20.05. Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy coming through big, helping his team move on, helping Rollo move on. That he had 2 of the people on the links this week, and Xavier Worthy came through big for him, helping him push forward into the conference championship game. Coming in at number 1, 7 weeks since his last 20 ball, but he came through this week to help his team move on from the tune of 10 receptions, 82 yards, and a touchdown with a 24.2. Talking about Malik Neighbors. He came through for Big Twin, helping him move on. He hadn't had a 20 ball for 7 weeks. He had been up and down for that's almost 2 months. But he came through when Twin needed him to in the playoffs in the first week. We talking about a 24.2 from Elite Neighbors. Now that was your bank sneaky link play. And now
I can't even dispute that it did. In fact, I tried to, but then when I thought about the criteria of being in the playoffs and putting up points and
I mean,
winning,
he put
and
that
then
list together brilliantly.
and on top of winning, they had to put up points, and they had to. Well, on top of putting up points and on top of winning, they had to have not done shit really in a while. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah, yeah.
Big
they
That's
meet the
Banks,
right.
that was a
trifecta.
brilliant list.
Yeah, appreciate.
Absolutely.
But let's get into what everybody want to know. They want to know, well, who is the lady for Beauty of the Week in the playoff edition? Well, this week we coming with a beauty. She's the WNBA guard for the Chicago Sky. Her name is. It's a funny when I heard her name. I said, "For real, that's how they say her name." I said, "That's crazy." But her name is Kaiser Gorinsky. I said Kaiser Gorinsky. Like she's a bad one, man. She's a bad one, man. Like
Yeah,
she's bad on the court and
I'm
she's
gonna have
bad
to,
off the court too.
There she go
yeah,
right there.
uh, yeah, she's all right. You done pick better. You done
Yeah,
pick
I
better.
agree.
Like I ain't gonna
I
even
got
lie.
some other.
A Big Banks. She all right. She ain't. She too niggish for me.
They say she too diggerish.
No, no.
Yeah,
She's straight. She's
Big
straight.
Banks.
She's too niggerish for him.
She too niggish for me.
Yeah, he had told me that shit. I laughed like a motherfucker.
She's too niggerish.
Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit was funny.
I'm just
But
keeping it real. Cause Big Banks, you done picked some extravagant shit. She ain't listen. Big Banks,
yeah, but
She ain't one of them. She just the average nigga. That's it. That's it.
no. That's a bad one right there, man. I'm telling you.
No.
what a redhead bitches with green eyes.
What a blonde head, blue eye.
What a blonde hair. Yeah. I mean,
Where the good hair bitches at? The bitches look mixed and shit.
They said good hair bitches.
Yeah, you know what? I don't see that what I'm saying.
Yeah, we getting towards the end of the season. He said,
I don't.
twin.
I could do this. I could do them every week though. But then it's gonna look like it's the same chick I'm putting up.
Man, I ain't look here, man.
I don't want it to be looking like the same chick I'm
Man, I
putting
want
up.
some snow. You let it. It's
Bullshit.
the holiday season.
I want some cocaine. No
Man,
shit.
give me some snow, baby.
I was looking at some today.
Man, before we go,
I was thinking about putting one in today. I was thinking about putting one in today.
Before we go, I need a pale, beautiful, green-eyed, red hair beauty. If you could go find one of them that play on the volleyball team or a softball team, I don't give a damn what be.
He already know where it's at.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
green eyes, red hair. What you had said, twin? Blonde hair, blue eye. One of them two.
Yeah. I need me a funky honky.
Funky honky. You talking about?
No, for real. You been picking them right, Banks. This last one.
What's wrong with this one? What's wrong with this one, man? Twin?
She just a little bit too niggish for me, man.
What you mean?
Man, what you mean? What I mean, nigga?
I'm saying she likes. What's nigga? Okay, before we go,
pink, boy, she is something else, man.
No, see, that's the one I don't like. See, in that pink, she look like a nigga, and I don't want no nigga.
What's niggerish about her?
Bitch just look like she like she talk too much shit, like she ain't gonna listen. I don't want one of them.
Oh,
I don't want one of them.
Yeah, that's
okay.
I think that's Jaylen Brown, bitch.
It is his bitch.
Okay, well yeah, there you go. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's his bitch.
Well, there you go.
All right, well shit, yeah, she all right. She
that nigga Big Banks done picked better. I promise you that.
Like, yeah.
You can't be putting up the same kind, man, every week, man. You can't be doing that, man.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit,
it's
Big
this
Bang.
one white bitch. I think she played volleyball. She got blonde hair. Her eyes is crazy like blue, and that bitch face, like it looked like they drew this bitch. I can't think of her name. I know you can go find her for the end of the season. It's Romania, some
Man, somebody keep trying to call my motherfucking phone. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Be so special, man.
Hold
on,
she
man.
do something I be seeing on YouTube. Matt, where Matt Twin go?
I'm here.
You get ready for the doing them top performers of the
Yeah,
playoff edition?
I'm doing my top four. I'm just like somebody keep calling my motherfucking phone and hang it up. But yeah, okay, shit. Let me go and get you this right fucking yeah, I'm on the top.
Yeah, let me get them top performers of the playoffs, Matt Twin. Them niggas who really help their team win. What you got for us today? What you got for tonight?
All right, we gonna start at number 5. I'm gonna go with Mike Evans, man. The boy put up 9 receptions for 159 yards, 2 TDs, 37.9. A strong outing.
That's the Tycoons. He played for the Tycoons.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go with number 4, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He put up in the style in 14 receptions for 193 yards, a TD. He got 38.3. You know what I'm saying? And that was a nice outing. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna go with my boy Josh Allen. The boy threw for 362 yards, 4 total TDs, and put up 41.28. So I mean, he had another strong week. But we're gonna go to somebody that had a stronger week. We're gonna go with number 2, Jared Goff. That boy put up 494 yards with 5 TDs. Yes, with 43.6.
Yeah, Draper beat Chosen.
Yeah, I mean that was a superb game. And then we're gonna go to number 1. We're gonna go to that boy Devontae Adams. That boy put up nine receptions for 198 yards. You might well gonna say 200. 2 TDs for the astounding 43.8. Those are Twins' top 5 achievers this week.
I see a couple players on this list of playoff warriors.
Yeah, but I'm going for the player. I just can't. Just because we're in the playoffs, I can't count them.
Nah, you can't really do that because you'll have a nigga had a 30 or 27. You have to go down the list. I checked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got 5 outstanding players. I mean, we start off in the high 30s, and then we got 3 over 40, over 41. So, I mean, 37, 38, 41, 43, 43. I mean, hey, man, you can't really go wrong with that. Even I mean, it's still some pride on the line. Niggas still want to beat niggas who they in front of, whether they really admit it or not. So it's good to see, your players still playing. Some players would have given up by now, but it's good to see your players still playing.
And I gotta acknowledge those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could dig it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a great list, and it's back-to-back weeks where like the lowest person on the list was like a 37, like so they've really been racking it up the last few weeks. So it's like on the top performers have. Like a lot of guys in the NFL have been saying that they want to get their money, so.
Fucking right, they do.
So ain't nothing to quarrel about that. You know what I'm saying? Them the performers.
Shit, that was a great list, Matt Twin.
I appreciate it.
It was absolutely a great list. This week, what were you saying, Banks?
I said, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a great list.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Big Bang.
All right, shit. This usually will be the time that we will get into LAV's list, but we no longer doing that. We'll bring that back next year when we get back. Let me get some of my water. So, shit, man. Let's jump into uh this discussion that you had brought up. I just want to briefly touch on this. You know, we was looking at the standings and the points, and we was looking at the point differential between, you know, some of the teams. And you were saying that I had the biggest different point differential. I'm looking at it now. It's nearly it's closer to a 3,000 point differential than it is uh, some, you know, 86 or 50.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. It's 2,000 points for, 1,780 points against. What's that? Fifth? I think we finished fifth in scoring. Is that last in the league? 1,780. No one else got 1,780.
No, no one else has a 1,700. Everybody's 1,800 and up, 18 and more and change and up. So they not, you know, it's probably 1,830 is the closest to you or some shit like that. Not
Mm.
like what it seems to have come to light for you this season. You know, I heard a lot of people say that early in the season, you know, they would say that you wasn't playing nobody. See, it isn't that you haven't played anybody because you played a lot of good teams uh, uh, this season. The thing and the problem is when you play the good teams, they don't have their best game. So therefore, that's what reflects in you having the lowest points given up in the whole season, and you being the top five scorer in the league too. So that will result in winning games. You know, so uh, uh, and it happened again this week for you in the playoffs. You had a team, you know, score 131 points that was projected to do 140 plus. So they wouldn't have still beat you by because of the way your team played. But it's still a team that underperformed on what they normally do with the talent that they have. You know, and that just happened for your squad the whole season. And I mean, you could be on a magical carpet ride right now. I don't know. You know, I mean, but right now, giving up under 1,800 points and being a top five scorer in the league, scoring over 2,000. You know, I mean, what other way can you explain it?
Listen, that's why the boy only lost 3 games this season, man. You know that this you know the shit speaks for itself.
You know, I mean, hey, man, sometimes, you know,
The boy only lost 3 games this season.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean that got to count for something. Shit.
yeah, yeah. It's counting because
but
he gave
he
us
kind of
the
saying
best points
he's
in the league.
saying in a weird way. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's like lining up for me for the near fact that nobody else in the league gave up less than 1,800 points, and I gave up 17. I'm in the 17s as far as when somebody play against me. But at the same time, I'm in the 2,000s in points scored at the same time. So I'm getting a worst effort, and I'm either getting by or I'm performing at a good level.
I mean, hey man, look, man, you can say but you can say potato or potato, tomato or tomato, whatever you
Huh?
want to call it. Hey man, look, but you bringing your best game though.
I mean, that's all you can do.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
at the end
You
of the
know,
day,
so
I
you
mean, your
can't. You know what
point
I'm saying?
differential is like 2,000. You know, it ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know, it's over 2,000. You know, you scored a damn near 2,100 points and gave up 1,873. You know, That was a terrible year for niggas.
But when you highlighted that, what you also highlighted when you said that is that he done gave up 100 more points than you. So that just show how I'm saying, like he might have scored more points with the 2100, but he done gave up more points. It just show how your team, the teams that when you play against people, it's only 3 teams this year you lost to. Only 3. Only 3. You didn't lose to the same team twice. You only lost 3 times to 3 different teams. And on those days, those teams did just enough to beat you. On those days, they did enough to beat you.
No, game 1 of this first season, I got blew
Well, I
out
ain't
by
talking
North
about,
Dallas.
I ain't talking. But they talking game.
I really got blew out by Supreme and Back Twin.
Barely beat you.
That was a crazy game.
I don't see how I beat you, man. To keep it
That
real,
was-
because everybody,
that was
I
crazy game.
had like 8 motherfuckers on the bye.
I think my team just came into the game thinking they had it. You know, everybody
I had
was
to
telling
go.
them.
I had to go find folks off the street to compete.
Everybody was telling them they had it. That they do new shiny toy on the block. Filling their head full of helium. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hot air balloon activity, and they went in there and they did perform like they was scheduled and supposed and had trained to and been coached to perform. But that's neither here nor there. Also, I mean, I'm looking at the point differentials, the whole whisper. He almost, he's 19-14, but 20-53. Yeah, he gave up, but he's giving up a lot of points. It's 1900. Yeah, that's a lot, right?
Yeah, that's close.
You gave up 1900 too. 1915. Banks, you gave up 19.
I know what
you
I
got.
gave.
I'm looking at your shit. You scored 1916. You gave up 1915. So shit, you was like 7. That's 7-7.
Yeah.
That shit. That shit. That ain't 7-7. That's damn sure 7-7, man. Just one game. You 1 point over though. You can say, I scored the by points.
That's pretty
by 1
much a
point.
500.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me look. North Dallas was his points is differential. I mean, 1871 ain't that much, but 21-17, I don't know. Well, yeah, I know how. Them injuries. Cash got outscored. He's the only 20. I think he's the only 2020. He only 2020.
Cash got outscored.
2020, yeah, and he hit 2020.
Oh,
2000,
wow.
2000. He gave up 2,000 points. He scored 2,000 points. He gave up 2070. He scored 2034.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he snuck in the back door of the playoffs.
Well, he got off early, remember?
As the 6th seed.
He got off early.
I know, but I'm just saying, as the 6th seed, he was able to sneak in. Giving up more points than he scored. He didn't get in the 8th. He got in as the 6th. Come on, man.
Yeah, our points. He scored a lot of points.
Yeah, I'm still say it should have been head to head. You know what I'm saying?
Mo scored some points 2015.
In this other league
Chosen got outscored. Draper got outscored. Who else? Notable Tycoons got outscored. Swift got outscored by Dana 200 points. Crazy work. Well.
Top was so much better than the bottom. So much better.